nkɔmɔ no ɛbɛyɛ ɔde.
This dial is hot. Stay tuned.
Best radio.
News on your number one station.
Weekend, it's the weekend. Let the good vibes take over. Only on your favorite station.
With your favorite station. Live, digital, and on your smartphone. The radio is hot.
We're trying to jump on the other fucking entertainment review. And then it's over to some entertainment. I've been another entertainment review. President Obama for Tennessee. Entertainment. Entertainment review. Now I'm on the fans.
All right, it's here for Yansha and Common Nasi. Let me clear my throat. And every and Commono Yebedino do na a quack yam say Nina Jinayum to knee storm boy so. And Commoy Babedino Nina Jira. Nyom to ni stone boy so if ya da ye twemu de call a ye na homa chimemenda e biada na ye hwan kromo no na bi nso ti aye social media so no mu di nkomo enkomo no anwo mu di no na efa aye stone boy ne torture EP we edi aba abonten na ne fan base beam natives for no emu bi ena omu ko social media so ena omu di nkomo enkomo no mu no stone boy ebe pie ewo ye enkomo no a wo mu di no wono nso pie wo honom sei opie wase enti stone boy bowura eye enkomo na na ekoso ewo Twitter ana X omo friend space te se omu hia sa na omu di nkomo a ene na mafo ne tifo sa na omu ka no enti nkomo twetwe na ekoso stone boy ebowura mu enti na wie ye nkomo no ya chemu mienu stone boy bowura eye nkomo no mu no ensemu a wokan ye ba bebo eye saa enne no edi amamo etiefo na ye bobo hu edi enkomo akire adwen ensemu a na stone boy edi tudwa bra obowura eye saa bimnetis for enkomo a na omudi ewo Twitter na X so no eno ne ye enkomo a ye ba bedi awie ofan edi kan efa tosu mienu no stone boy be kasa wie no edi nkomodie bebre edi aba enti obroni be kasa na kira asem no eno so aba be nkomodie papa ye behwe no enti ne edi kan yentie bra stone boy bowura eye enkomo no mu nsema stone boy edi tudwa
fair to put your thoughts on people. Look at the struggle I go through. For instance, Honorable mentioned the London show. You guys, the same Saki guys, you are aware of the hate or whatever you guys can call it industry, because I've realized if it is coming from everywhere else, it's industry. But Beam Natives cannot even respond, neither should they reply. They should just keep quiet. They can't defend themselves. Do you think as individuals, any of us got to where we are without fighting to get here? Got to this point in life without fighting a battle? So there's fight everywhere. Human beings, we walk against yourself. There is fight against the outsiders in your companies, in your industries, in your institutions. But only the truth prevails, and the end justifies the means. What happened in London? Sold out. Did my show, went away. Do you guys think I had clapped back enough to all the naysayers when my show was successful? Do you guys think I stood on their necks enough?
No.
I need an answer, please. I won't really do that.
I want more neck pressing from you, boy.
No. I can't press neck like that. The result has shown we move. To me, that's no neck pressing for me now. Which kind of neck pressing? We have moved, finished. Now you want us to come and be addressing the ones who didn't believe us. Now they have seen the result. We thank God for the result. They actually inspired us to do that more. Me, the more you say I can't do it, the more I will do it. We're doing Stadium 26 December. Why? I'm doing it from my heart. Why? I'm doing it because we have to do the 10th anniversary, not because I have to counter anybody. Counter for what? I've always said that, listen to my people, like, I know this is a real opportunity. You can quote me how you want, but I hope that you quote with reality because, bro, we're all fighting something. We're all hustling some way. Eventually, if we are not here, I don't think you guys would also spend time to be supportive of individual artists. We all cannot relate to somebody equally, and we all cannot be loved equally. But to hate somebody is a choice. To hate somebody, we all cannot relate to somebody equally, and we all cannot be loved equally. But to hate somebody is a choice. To hate somebody is a... But you see how things are happening. It's just giving me one day, just let's get up and start talking. But you know what that would do? That would just sway everything to some other angle where we will eventually not win in terms of collectively. So for me, I just want to advise my brothers and sisters and put some honesty in here that, listen, I would never wish for Sarkodie's show to go left or go right. If Sarkodie's show doesn't go well, how does that add to my height? Sarkodie's show no go well, so I'm happy. How much did I get paid? How much did I get paid, or what did I gain? Please, to that level. Why? When he was putting in the work, when he was jumping on top of cars, performing, etc., left and right, was that not work he was putting in for his show to succeed? You see, so sometimes we are fans, we debate on different, but as for the insults and all the ones people will be doing, all the ones that are, bro, if like the president said, if it moves like a duck, if it swims like a duck, if it walks like a duck, it's a duck. So let's just be straight. If you don't like Stonebwoy, it's okay. But to choose to hate and choose to turn things around, it's not fair. If Stonebwoy was your brother, if Stonebwoy was your family member, you know what I'm saying? We all can be fans, but you see me, none of you can pull any video online where I have come out unprovoked to be an attacker. You see how the other guy, Backyard, maybe, I don't know, I think it's Backyard, somebody, if it's not, please, and I corrected. He said, oh, that must be a mistake that somebody from Sarkodie's end or Sarkodie posted my show as their round-off. Did you see me come and comment? Do you think amongst me, Sak and Shatta, if I was the one who did that, tell me how something would roll around something? Tell me. Like somebody asked. It would have been a different case. But me, I don't attack anybody. And I don't have to also speak because that's why I was asking Neba or Beno, Driven. Now that Sak has posted a Stonebwoy video for his roundup, have I not won the agenda to say that my own is even crazier? That's why at the end of it, he had to go and post my own. But we are all witnesses to the fact that that part of the, neck pressing has not been intensified by any of us to that extent. But then the action that caused that his neighbor or somebody says, oh, it's a mistake. Slightly, nicely said. We can actually classify that nicely and put it away. But we have to force a negative notion on a retweet, which for nothing at all is equal to the standard that is going on. At what time? At 3 a.m. If the rain had not fallen, would Sarkodie now come to stage at 3 a.m.? I'm asking you guys. Or was I monitoring the rain when I'm an hour ahead? It has nothing to do with nobody's show. Or I don't see what could the historic why would it turn off the speaker? So, you know what I'm saying? So like leave Stonebwoy at it is. There's no one negative because I can't control anybody's. I won't wish it on anybody. Neither it won't happen. Do you know the number of prayers people have prayed for me to fail and I go in and win? Even your prayer can't stop anybody.
Peace
The attack can't stop Stonebwoy. Nothing can stop Stonebwoy. I'm being very honest with all of us. I'm living my purpose. I pray to God every time. I lead my own through. I've had my kids insulted in this country, my wife, everybody. Yeah, we look at those and we just be like, yeah, in as much as it's part of the game, we pray not to get used to it. So that's all I want to say and let us know that, of course, we respect those who support Plan A, Plan B, success, Stonebwoy. We respect everybody, but you know me, I'm the biggest Beam native. So 100%, I take responsibility. That's why I came on this live to speak as one. And I think these are all good traits of a leader. If I don't know at all, I've learned in school. And I'm inviting you guys to my graduation on the 19th by Stream the Torture.
This dial is hot. Stay tuned.
Best radio.
News on your number one station.
Peace FM. Again, so Nyomtuni Stonebwoy na what is our kasa honum say no. Ninsem a woka nyina na se se nya na medi kan kire mu no se efiada ede kwa maachi memenda. Beam native so ni bi na no mehia social media so wo mu edi nkomo na Stonebwoy ebowure mu esan se nya na nkomo no si kono wote se nya wo kirem na ehu akwakobo ehia se wotimi tenetene ama bi esan se sa akode ye ni show wo Kumase eno hu enkomo ne nsem no de etie for mo nimu a nsem no bebre ema eye tweet bia Stonebwoy nso ko retweet ye obi se yese sa akode akwa postu wafa Stonebwoy video show a wo ye wo eye Accra Sports Stadium e de akwa akoto eye the social media so ma baba ye nkomodie ma Stonebwoy ka say okay well se sa akode create me afa bibisa na chese we chese ya abakwasem sa abakwasem a me ye ebere bi atwam me show a me ye wo eye Accra Sports Stadium sa akode kra akwa postu na chese otimi yes me show dia ya abakwasem ti o say historic hu nkomo no dia me na ye atwam irade eno be ye deja e wo ye entertainment reviews so ye di hu nkomo ni a me ya show say mu bebre enti sa nkomo twetwe na e kosoi na Stonebwoy ba be chirichirim se wono eto da bia wonte niam bia se o akwa se Ghana hanu sei no se ye Stonebwoy nko a dia amamfo be so ne me ne kon ye be mia ne kon sa na nansen ya kura ya sa se mi be to dwai sa akode postu eye ni video o postu ni video no on be ka se okay mistake from sure no I say obi jai ho asem kan obi anka hwe ye nka hwe ye nyina ya yedi because ya atum because ene obisa se Ghana fue adehie minuanom Stonebwoy se entinka you are no Stonebwoy enanka mistake we sanfum so ye na nkoko fat se bia wo ye se nko postu onu ni show yi video eno ye mistake no ebi o postu ebi asa akode eye show a enka by now Ghana for moda so wo ka se wo ye mfum so kra nka wo yi no ho anu bia nka mo nyintum enko kyerɛkyerɛ mu kura so ade yi ɛyɛ mfomso mo fa nkyɛ me enka muntie enti historic asɛm yi ba yi masom besi na nyina motwe no ɛwɔ fam enso sa akɔde post video ɔsɛ a mistake ɛno deɛ mo nyina ma yɛ kom sa no ɔkɔyɛ show wɔ London before ba akɔyɛ show no ɔsɛ amanfo ɛka nsɛm ɛho hia nsɛm ɛmfata kyɛ sɛ wo mu gu no kyɛ sɛ show no kura no na nka mpɛ sɛ show no kura no egu ma amanfo mba wɔyɛɛyɛ Awurade adaroma show no wɔbɔ be amanfo baayɛ ɔyɛ wie no atamfo wɔn nyinaa wɔn ani wuye besi ne wɔn ntimi nka ho hwee mo nsɛm aba bɛkasa ho Stonebwoy no ɔka ho nti asɛm ba Ghana for ɛyɛ wɔn nya abotrɛ na wɔn nya sɛ yɛ ɔno Stonebwoy dia boy basɛ ɛkɔyɛ obi foforɔ dia na yɛ nyinaa yɛ din Stonebwoy bowura Beam Natives for nkɔmɔ no nkɔmɔ no ɛfɛn edi kan yɛ studio no hanom sɛ wie JB the Mogo wɔ hanom sɛ Tilly Akua nipa wɔ ha MCI boa wɔ hanom sɛ Samuel Uso Asare Sami Rasta wɔ ha JB menhyɛ aseɛ mfiw so nkɔmɔ no ɛfɛn edi kan wetie Stonebwoy ne nsɛm a wɔka wadwenkyerɛ
I was see court ana yɛde evidence kasa but yɛhyia wɔ abɔnten deɛ yɛde no korɛ ane kasa woyɛ adeɛ na sɛ because sɛ obi ntimi improve ɛnkyerɛ evidence ɛsɛ wei ana kyerɛ sɛ retweet na woyɛɛyɛ no say na wopɛ sɛ wokyerɛ no just because we cannot come with physical evidence no ɛnkyerɛ sɛ as we say here no we cannot read between the lines and I say we don't know how the game goes. I will see baby a Stonebwoy drew and his knowledge of the entertainment industry. Also, almost a timing, very important, and we are aware of some of the things he has done before, shades he has thrown before. So we ni pebia on tesa, then uye bibi sa obi posti bibi on the night sa akodi ye bibi. Now ko retweetia unye bida. We will not take it that way. But we know how you subliminally throw shots. Then when it comes to we deducing, ne person who say adie we no say na wo person watch because this is the industry we are in. Then the people who support you will say but evidence being he cannot do what he wants and no, we are in we are industry you how we see anyoma and timing is very important. Onimpa say adie we obia post adie we tonight if I retweet this thing he knows how Ghanaians will react. So catch him say let me say one fat bad or ill intention and a yeah but into a person check me say or retweet here this is not how Ghanaians are going to take it.
So the aspect about say yes retweety historically about the young comedy. What about Sarkodie and Sukofa in the video?
Okay.
A post to
okay.
Maka and no dear I say my dean because okay. Nicely you people have just shut up.
Okay.
Everybody is keeping quiet on it.
Okay.
But historically you so many action into question okay say you're no Stonebwoy dear. You be me ne konsa.
Okay.
Dan kasen ko no and ankoko fa a video and no post you no cast okay I am from so crown or yeah. Send your muscle a retweet you more and more chinisano. Sapepe and cambe.
All right. The reason tia ain't mean fasadi and embo Sarkodie Sarkodie is someone enye ni subano no. Enya dia or tie ye say me ye way to trend and I say me ye way to shade. When he has an issue with someone, he will use it in his music and he will not come out. He may do it, say, on back street, but unko busano interview, not on doje, and now unko ma explanation bia. Now, this is why I believe, say, a man for antake Sarkodie. Now, adia o posti, say mistakenly, say intentional. It was a historic moment. Stonebwoy did well on that night. And it was a packed stadium. So if it was intentional and I say it was a mistake, it cannot dent the image of Stonebwoy and cause a problem.
Okay, mami wisa we na me ma emfa nkomo no nsi. Wasi se koyo no dia. Ye be so no mu atwene wa abo so saa ba e koyo obi a ye nka no te se ne sitie. Saa asem no eto sen.
Okay. The tiene say Stonebwoy and Shatta Wale sa no mutie. That is what they do. We know say omoye sa de no to get reaction. They intentionally say stuff, they intentionally post stuff, and that is the type of artist omotie. Sa Kodie is not known for that. Now, idea we are Sa Kodie no. Bra kwesi me kase me did you say I don't know how cause uko post there images or platforms, right? One say maybe a Stonebwoy at the end the first one. Then a Stonebwoy at the end the first one uko posti. Enti eno no say no se me kase me ko pa na eno no is he trying to get in the game Stonebwoy and Shatta Wale play na say me said that posti Stonebwoy there na man for react na eno so e wo ho. But since this is his first time doing something like that no me say no me dey abon koko.
Okay,
henceforth no or try sad any bia then we will know say now he's entering that into that arena.
Okay. Empacho se mo be program no bia me mam tutu transmit and kosi baby na mo so mo nya mo de ani machines nya. Aha.
Short taking. Short.
Sami mami ntio.
Yeah, chat for na. Brother see minim de darling boy Stonebwoy ehunu wo media no hu sisi a o se ne de onu mum ne yetwe na bo so when constantly na hen for wa mo se mo se ye ka ho ye nyina
Pacho be ma wakasa pacho
enye social media
ewie wa ba gigi me no me so ma gigi o because mpesi ye ne ekọ enim pacho bebre
afia wa hunu se onu mum na se onye darling boy of the industry na said you see can constantly obi agina ne kon so se ono de ono Stonebwoy ne de media no epenasem
unyin tum sa se ne o kan no se
there be time no ye is it when we started telling him and I say binuma started kan asem no wo hunu no kra kwan mu say we de Stone ye pe wasem but we no de eno no amana dani na dwen hu say ye press ne konsa na because clearly ye nim industry nim say one of the people are and Kofo can say or ye darling boy for the media and the people of Stonebwoy. And the narrative now person petting now no it change that way. First of all, I say Stonebwoy the constant reaction towards this whole historic Emma Mimi GDC or person take the shine away from Sa Kodie. How many times na Stonebwoy and Kasamfa sa same way explanations ya who do sa koso one on one kasa just after the retreat on one kasa call life e TikTok where a okra o take can short to be say some people be echo knife the on concept no be no it's not the what people connive to do no too short to be when am na call show mu connive yeah o free no na call interview with Trouble Carlos. I want to explain the whole issue ni bio. Now as I copy Twitter space, who is he fighting? Or fighting Sa Kodie or Sa Kodie fans? Because Sa Kodie clearly has not said anything.
I see Ocean Bibi or a school as a leader. Near maybe caution as a be officer. In 2 years, so to me, church to church near me.
Much say you and that's why me who I say he clearly want to take the shine away from Sa Kodie because Sa Kodie can be about Sanyama Wayne and Kauguswa. Fans will always be fans.
I said, "Kono na nkoko post video ya." No ka say from so nka obeji atum.
I didn't tell me into.
Ah, okay.
I didn't tell me.
And you retweet no say sa munya ne kon mia na maka.
Ye nya ne kon mia che say bra kwesi Stonebwoy koye interview bi. In that interview, Okaniema 2 bi. one or kind woman say or say this whole fans we say no ne beef no toxic, right? Why mo na man na toxic no? Why mo? Fans no, who are the leaders? E dey ben no mo ye to stop these fans no, omo contribution a omo ya e be preventing sa toxic niema we no. Anything dey hini. Because beef na e create no. Se fans te said the way no, sack fans, yeah fans say sack fans. And na can about the Stone Boy yeah no. Sack odie me ye bio. And to you our ye artist now only sack odie wo no. Ono no emfa no hu nyim. Ba wo do ho akɔgye fans ne niema omu yem. So who is creating that toxic niema no? Who sakodia can be biafa no?
Pacho oye eyana.
On sakodia nkashi. And so Stone Boy ne sack fans and echo. And so who is creating the toxic beef he is talking about? Because fans will always be fans. Two, in the same interview or say or no timing na can wasem and na JB can was or say who decided so release you EP that time no and now young Kobe a one money din a try so no so be releasing the track the same day just to so the best say on niema he said it to and can say ya wo days bebre wo honum so artist no enhunu day bia say there or no Stone Boy so releasing EP no sad day no na artist ni be releasing the song bra kwasi nti obi busa Stone Boy say sa historic comment now here no days bebre wo ho no we nya bi and ye retweet no na there moment asa akode ye ni show a you yourself will be post to plan say be historic. So time no na all be can all historic.
Okay.
When I can you?
Yenesi.
Enti no in this instance no minim what Stone Boy wants to achieve and this time fine you are an artist you want to get into the conversation baby too much.
Okay.
It's too much.
Okay.
And HM say your intentions of OD yeah sa retweet no and no one will follow say you kick that conversation from Sarkodie and Medi Honum. That's all that he wants.
Me da say.
Me
da say. Tilly. I mean to you one komo emu.
Me chia etiefo. First of all, I think say the posture. So obisa a very important question. Say I say ya saw the mini industry na so the mini for a very long time or non kwade. I think that is not a fair analysis of how the industry actually holds Stone Boy. Say your industry you don't know. I'll be very surprised if Stone Boy doesn't know that he's loved by this industry. Because sabe amafobi semoba senya ivimu ha many canon and yes Stone Boy. Also, I don't know, so I pay attention. Toucha a drop here. Senior industry in ya apotre. As a matter of fact, one Tuesday be or Saturday be, you did an interview, interesting interview with Ajagraja, just to break the 9-9 and add to the conversation of it. Industry end or and yes, I would die like AC. Because I'm telling you, so many artists are dropping EP the year under review. How many?
Enti Mpacho. Say yeah program na production you feel say okay say a man for who BB how does that say end up to mean that because you do Stone Boy in here yes sir
no but you see listen producer now or producer show no onim the amount for person or mutie and clearly if people don't
the way you are linking it because no yes sir because you do Stone Boy in here
honestly
that's not a fair assessment
no
and but this is not a fair assessment
no but you see what we are doing it adds to the stream of Stone Boy project the talkability. As a matter of fact, let me give you a quote. Angel here interviewing and saying or say one of the biggest blessing on it Sarkodie brand they have is the blessing of talkability. Any amount for on one promise because on pass
the review I from 2006 and patro yeah because the way ana in fact omubie no am do no omubie so no am penasem
Metiasie, but you are not, it's not peculiar to
I just
you.
want to correct you. That's
Matiasie, but it's not even peculiar to just you.
Yeah.
Oh, dear, now we are no S1, but I know other platforms.
Because
Oh yeah. I know other platforms. They too, they have had the opportunity to talk about the EP. Now, not a lot of artists get that thing. I'm telling you, not a lot of artists get that thing. Whether or not a production plan and a favor never told. So and I say be intentionally doing it. It benefits the artists. Now, one of the big problem in this industry is say artists, no matter the love we show them, no, when fans say be banners or okasa, they see it as hate, and then they seem to forget all the other things. But and that one, once again, it is not peculiar to just Stonebwoy. Artists, I don't know, say if they were quite emotional about our crafts, no, because you can laugh at Obekana say papa sa eda obey baby Obeka say oh I didn't wait there say hey they know they like me, but a very normal human behavior. You can do good for somebody eda obey mistake. That is the focal point of a money relationship moving forward, which is very, very normal. Now, they're in common about Saka posti the video and my question is, does he want us to talk, give him the same energy? That is my question. What you say, because energy be about, so you don't like it. So why are you directing attention to that energy, going to the other person?
That's why snitching.
What is it?
He's snitching.
I don't say no, but what's the name? Come on. It's a because you are trying to space now. Of course, you are trying to defend the fact say any bad blood, and I said historic crowd posting, and it wasn't in that intention. So why then do you stand on that same say as Lipano no so say no there as or no ya or no fan who my question is, what does he want us to do? The same energy now on penny one so no he wants us to give it to Saka na so that we know. But all the same, I think if Metimia answer the question now, I think so some video ni posted the Nkomo fans were able to spend to help Sarkodie was the fact. So almost say on the account, the phone number will be all posty, and which is very normal with artists. Omo busy. There's somebody that is posting more pages. So they were able to shift that conversation fast enough. Sark so never spoke on it. It became a fan base in Nkomo. What you say, and that was where I agree with Sammy. He should have left it to be a fan base in Nkomo. Stay in that room because Okoka be no validating come on ma properly because me who Sakination ma drag it artists for a very long time say that simply because they had something to hold him on. And as a matter of fact, if he didn't talk, I think that this thing would have died long time. But all the same, he's loved, and Stonebwoy at this point of his career would think that there's more hate in the industry for him than love, because maybe I will do know. I can tell you for a fact that any hate didn't do a love.
Yeah, boy. So at this point, my main case is we na your person account no account. CCR Ubabe Kase. I do not think that Ubabe Kasa as a panel member. And I do not think say Ubabe Kasa as a co-host. In fact, Ubabe Kasa as only Stonebwoy and age man then I be native and as so that
I could see and I mean a topic of discussion Anna.
No, I just want so that telephone on bet you who analysis now be you are not speaking as a panel member.
Me Kasa as Yayeboa, a panel member and co-host of entertainment.
No. I am saying that this is not what you are going to do.
You are not in my heart.
I don't have to be in your heart.
But I'm speaking
maybe
as
our analysis on here, so I just have to say. I just me 200 here for no. Because so you are not proud to even admit and say, oh yes,
no,
at this point.
I mean, everybody here around this table.
Obiansu himself, we are beam native. We are beam.
So, Bakwesina Mecha say everybody here around this table, any esteemed
I don't want you to confuse Métier for so that will make a point. They think that you are speaking like so objective person. I just want you to know where you stand. That's all.
Around this table,
I have just made the point.
Esteemed listeners, including yourself, knows that I'm a very proud Beam native.
So you are speaking as a
it
Beam
is
native.
Beam till casket.
Yent you.
Edu se wo rank komonim na uhia ayi from ye kan say ye head of communication wo ho. My bra kwesi tie enkomone ni. Me nuanum ni na akasa kama. Na statement a Sami make ye say Stonebwoy person take shine every a year Sarkodie show ye. Bra kwesi we can all attest to the fact to say Sarkodie show a uputi up no. It was a spectacular one, despite a kind of saying natural phenomenon sa esi. No tweet, and I repeat, no tweet can take away what happened in Kumasi. Me person me establishes a fact. No tweet can take away the fact that these gentlemen worked their ass off, excuse my language, to put on a spectacular show in Kumasi. How does a tweet take away the shine of a year production where you are a course who Kumasi message? Say, yet na ne high nika say, to me who say washeda and no peso tweeting no take shine from Obia.
So let's not make your point. Don't say on stamina. Yeah. No. Say, Pacho. Your comments should not be on Sami.
No. I'm making my comments. Said ya can na me feeding.
Yeah, but your comments should not be on Sami. It should be on Stonebwoy.
Well, with that being said, the Amakan. Then we you can say I think say the conversation going on about media no edo Stonebwoy ain't never wrong say Stonebwoy Becca say you can say the media is against, but I don't think Sabrakwesi the Abiana mentia but conversation now I don't think he was referring to the media. And if that is the case, Brakwesi, I don't think say Stonebwoy and Kwane release EP media stations media outlets in your time at na wakan wasem. Look at the analysis you did here on Black Coast album here or releasing and saying me ankasa mra wuni wana meti wekonya me kwabena release gospel EP. I spent almost 35 minutes of this show talking about Kwabena's latest EP. Afneya and Senya Waba we release single agenda. Look at how I mean make a brand here. Let me put that way. Look at how I sat here, spoke about this song several times. Breakdown. And when Oba Hanum say interview. So if we say that Obiani industry nima we release the EP yaman attention said their Stonebwoy EP yaman attention, I think that's a very unfair statement. It's a very unfair statement. Brakwesi. Say ya na to de bi na semba. Na ye can and we try to make it look like anka we there because this issue of Sarkodie page posted Stonebwoy issue initially I thought I thought it's not possible. Na me say bet me a parody account and a BBC, so I didn't even run with that narrative until after week when conversation now me call back who say well indeed it's true. But Brakwesi obi tie no no so obebusa say upon all the shows Sayabo was stadium. Why was this Stonebwoy show that was posted on Sarkodie's page? Why? We've had several shows that are medical while they showing a stadium normal boy. Was it not 360? Was it not a packed place? You understand? But that conversation, we've not even given him much attention because, it's Obin to me kwa say Sarkodie sheda and a Sarkodie ko posti Stonebwoy show no because of person Obian to me I think say anybody who will sit down and say Sarkodie atnasia plan say obe posti Stonebwoy show because of whatever I think that person will be very petty. So if another fan a tweety about something now a tweety about that show that was played 2 years ago. Now say Stonebwoy retreat teacher historical. All of a sudden, that one, he wants to take shine from somebody. So he is envious. Everything should be about him. Why?
Who said your cano and Cretrodo said senko no ye mfom so na nkoko post video.
Oh yes.
Now,
yes.
Ya so ne kon about retweet.
Oh, well, we crowd and can so ne kon. Emi say homa pa na ke be saying minimum. Because then the conversation then will be everything should be about you. This one is for you. Last a year obi kanya kase sebi in predia sound Stonebwoy ye be for on national television. Because he wants everything to be about him. How do we sit here and then we decide to choose sides as to what is good and what is sauce for the gander is sauce for the goose too? You understand? So let's not make what we are all trying to brush away the fact that this has happened and focusing on the fact that someone retreated historic and all of a sudden he's trying to take the shine away from somebody. I think it's not fair.
All right, so and come on, idiot for Nina and said, Nanu Fiada call Amache, Memenda, and Stonebwoy, ni fans ni Beam natives, one womusia or social media X, na normal yomo space in commodate Stonebwoy Bowremu. Na Stonebwoy Bowremu no, in some be a cocaine, and yadisa a fana kakugu. Na niaba beya in commodate bioma, no see baby here. Achira drink a crown na bi ha ebekọ amano so na yape eyenchichi mu ejina se enkomo twetwe ne koso na no hu Stonebwoy bowure mu no obowure mu no na chiri no ena beye se ebi mu se ye hu se akọ bi eba so eba be kasae na akọ na wo be kasae no wodi ni hu sie ye enti wai se wakọ akote obi echi wa fadin fufuro bi no ode ato honum sei edi ode ato no last mid boy boy na sadi no eni na kasa no na akwa eti se Stonebwoy enti ebi se na ye Stonebwoy ebi se nye Stonebwoy na sa uhwe sa account na ebe kasa kane na ebi susu se ene no ese Stonebwoy ene enti Stonebwoy na tesa account na chi no a ensemo a sa account no niama sa account no aye wo social media so no amanfo asi wani nsa wo ka kire wo mu a wodi o matem wo mu a wo twe o abo so enti ebi se enti account Stonebwoy no o ta kire no o yesa na Stonebwoy account na no di amanfo atem no de kansem sa no ana ena no wa da chese eno no sisia yehu ehu asem nka esanse uko Twitter ana X one mo na se amanfo live ti se nia omudi nkomo yi a ye bo bi Stonebwoy de boy no na uwi a ade no ayira ti se bi abra ekoso no na obi a record. Interestingly, sa eni na ebe kasa na amanfo susu se there be sa way Stonebwoy ni enye Stonebwoy ni but oni ya na ade ni sini na so ne kofa baaye ni anu onu su di mu tintimman a wo frefre dom se wo mo na medi nkomo no woni ni se onu ade tudwa o wo se sa eni na ebe kasa first no ofiri se Stonebwoy enti eno en sparky conversation in na titru yenti
I check my phone. I see something like this. You have to make I can listen what they go on. And so now the thought behind it was like a sort of a get together for Beam Natives where we talk about the EP. So we were even thinking of having like we weren't expecting that he would pass through, but when he joined the space, he joined with a burner account. We saw it, so we were thinking of like having a conversation about it.
So Mami Jina saying, I say first. He joined with a burner account. Into burner account no I be anonymous. Onyini din MP onyini humpie. Oma nti bia me Kwesi Aboagye. Na makote edin bi echi. So Kwame Ntos. Na maseda afedin Kwame Ntos. Ba Kwame Ntos no utie ne no uhwe Sanya make us any edini Kwame Ntos. But any se Kwesi Aboagye ni. enti abranteɛ baako a ɔyɛ one of the host of ɛyɛ saa nkɔmmɔtwitwe ɛkɔɔ so wɔ social media no Efo Dela wɔse Stonebwoy ɛbaeɛ but ɔbaeɛ no ɔde bɛn no account sɛ ɔde din foforɔ ɛna ɔde baeɛ.
I check my phone. I see something like this. You have to make I can't listen what they go on. And so now the thought behind it was like a sort of a get together for Beam Natives where we talk about the EP. So we were even thinking of having like we weren't expecting that he would pass through, but as when he joined the space, he joined with a burner account. We saw it. So we were thinking of like having a conversation about the EP, understanding the thought process that went into like the body of work he I go share me to my experience in tip but before I say touch aside na Beno person Kasanti enti de Beno ewo campacho. Okay, so Beno finish. I really don't want to understand what went into the Mate. We already here. Enti Beno we okase we ana ya go back to torture.
Peace FM. All right. So what is abranti American ho asem se oye omo a na omo host to san komotwetwe ya course we X na mo X so no munim se friend Efo Dela ne din Victus Dela yenko na ye ne Efo Dela eni nkomo Efo ate say
my tree is not that good, so I would speak to English, although I can understand what you are saying, but I may not be able to.
No problem at all. First of all, so any I boss see about you confirm yes, one now kasa ho no me boy.
Yeah, that's my voice.
Okay. So nya wo kan about say yes, Stonebwoy join a conversation first with a burner account. O kan say na say o kire say Stonebwoy e ba ye no when yi ne ho adi. And then, what is the burner account? No?
I mean, if you would allow me some few minutes, I would explain the sequence of events so that you may understand it, or you and your listeners may get the context of what is actually going on. So, may I?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so that evening when we were on the space, initially, we weren't expecting Stonebwoy to come on the space, right? So, at some point, the Attack Natives and then SM fans, they were on their own space and we were on our space. So, I saw that they retweeted our space, and then our space started getting more numbers. So, the Attack Natives and like the Beno guy and the Diniba and Backyard, they all joined our space. So, when they joined our space, I started engaging them. We're having a conversation. Then, OG, the MC, that is Stonebwoy's official MC, joined the space. So we started asking them what like caused the rift between the two fan bases and why they are going at each other. I was the one even asking. So when the conversation was going on, I had a call. You see, and how Twitter Spaces work is anytime you have a call and you are hosting, if you have a good network or maybe you are on a Wi-Fi before the call comes in, the conversation or the space will continue non-stop and it will not crash, right? So I was on a call within that space, like while the space was going on. Then I started receiving, a lot of DMs from Twitter. I was seeing a lot of DMs and I was like, what is going on? Because normally if you are hosting a space and you are getting a lot of DMs, it means maybe there's something going on the space that requires your attention. So there was this account that I sort of, it's a mutual. We've engaged each other on, the X platform multiple times. So when I saw his message, I decided to check it first whilst I was still on the call. And if you need that, I can share the screenshot with you so that it will prove what I'm saying. So when I saw the screenshot, the message he sent, I went to his DM and he said, that's Stonebwoy speaking. That was what the guy said, right? He said it, and then I responded, oh, damn, I've missed out. You see, so I responded with, oh, I've missed out. And then because I thought maybe what he said was legit, and I didn't check what the others were saying, I just jumped on the space back I dropped the call and I jumped on the space back, and together with OG, so OG asked. That was when OG asked me what brought about the conversation you played. You heard that side, right, when you played that.
Yeah.
So when OG asked what brought up about the space, then I was explaining to him that, Stonebwoy joined, like we organized the space, blah, 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 to talk about the EP, and then Stonebwoy joined with his burner. So in retrospect, what I would say is I didn't do what you call due diligence, right?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't do due diligence. I didn't check with others to confirm if it was really Stonebwoy who joined the space with that account. And let me put this out. If you are a host of a space, right,
mm-hmm.
just as you are the host of this conversation that we're having right now,
mm-hmm.
anybody that comes on, you have the ability to accept or deny the person coming on towards
mm-hmm.
the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Same goes for XKP. And if you have a co-host or if you have co-hosts, normally you're allowed maximum of 2. Sometimes it goes to 3. If you have 2 co-hosts on your stage, your co-hosts have similar power as you, but you are the host. You are the only one that can add a co-host.
Mm-hmm.
So my co-hosts also have the power to accept and decline people joining in on the conversation. I hope you get what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
So whilst I was off, I did not add Last Minute Boy or that the said account onto the page. I asked my co-host after when the conversation started going on that Stonebwoy joined the banner. Later on, I was asking them if it was really Stonebwoy that joined with the banner, and they said no. And my co-hosts are also saying they did not add that particular account. They did not accept the request of that account to speak on the stage. I don't know if you get what I'm saying.
I get it, but you see, I'm sure you know issues surrounding, Stonebwoy having a fake account, Stonebwoy having a burner account. Now, you as a host, you have just organized this, space. Then you said because you were on a call,
yes.
Someone just hinted to you that, well, Stonebwoy is on the line. And you are also recounting this and you saying to the whole world and telling OG that Stonebwoy first joined with a burner account.
Yeah.
Based on what? Just because someone just said it, then you also went on air and you said it.
You see, to answer that, I would want you to know that I'm not just a random person that hosted. Okay, I'm a random person, but I'm a big fan of Stonebwoy and his work. I hope you get what I'm saying. So, to me, at that point, hearing that my idol, someone I look up to, was on my space. You know how huge that is to a fan, right?
So it was just enthusiasm that made you to make that announcement.
Yes, so out of excitement, I'm like, yo, Stonebwoy, you know how happy you would be as a fan hearing that your idol was on your space without, you know how it is. Like, Stonebwoy came on my space, and until today, as I speak to you, I've been in a state of shock that I hosted a space and Stonebwoy was on that space. Like, it's still something I'm doubting myself. Like, really, I hosted a space and Stonebwoy, and Stonebwoy actually spoke on the stage. And
so, Efo, let me ask you this one here. There's this tweet that I have here. It says, I just want to find out from you if indeed it was you who tweeted this one. It says, mistaken identity. I'm saying this on high authority that the account is not owned and operated by Stonebwoy. Yeah. I also can't reveal the identity of the owner because it's not in my place to do so. So by this tweet, what are you saying?
I'm saying by this tweet, I'm saying that after the event unfolded, right, I got to understand who the account was, the Last Minute Boy or the whatever, who is behind the account. I got to know that it wasn't a Stonebwoy burner, and I spoke with a few people, and they sort of supported the claim that it isn't Stonebwoy's account, neither are Stonebwoy posting through the account. So, as I speak with you, I know who is behind the account, but it's not in my place to say. And as it stands right now, the account is still tweeting. If you go to that account,
does that mean you spoke to the account owner?
No, I've not spoken to the account.
So based on how did you arrive at this high authority that you claim you have, and that we should believe you, and that the owner is not Stonebwoy?
I know this from how do you call it? People who are connected to the account. The person who is tweeting, the person who is using the account to tweet, I know the person. Like, how do I say it? I know how when did you know him? When did you find out that this is the owner? This is the person behind it? The person is a mutual of mine. He follows me and I follow him. You see, and we've been following each other for a while.
Have you seen the person in person? Do you know him in person?
No, you don't have to know everybody to sort of on Twitter, but you don't have to meet the person in person to know him. But one thing I also like.
So if indeed it's Stonebwoy who is behind it, how do you know it's Stonebwoy who is behind it? And it's not Stonebwoy who's not behind it.
I would know it is not Stonebwoy because as of 2020, around 2020, Stonebwoy was cautioning that account. The account was the account wrote that it's been 5 years he created this account to support Stonebwoy and then his work, blah blah blah. He said certain things, and Stonebwoy quoted that said account, that said tweet, telling the guy that he appreciates his work, but he should be mindful of the things he said on what X. The screenshot is there, the conversation is there. You get me? All these are on X. You can go through last Stonebwoy's account and said, and after Stonebwoy said that, the guy posted a tweet again saying that he's grateful that he has made it in life that Stonebwoy has quoted him. Just as a fan. So last boy is a fan of Stonebwoy.
So what do you mean with this portion of your tweet that I also can't reveal the identity of the owner because it's not in my place to do so? Does that mean you know who is behind it? Because when you say the identity, do you know the person?
If I know, you see, Twitter is a way, it's a platform that some people decide to be anonymous. They are faceless. If you look at my account like this, it's a faceless account on Twitter. Doesn't mean I'm scared to put my face behind it though, but for certain reasons I like to keep it that way, right? So I cannot come out and then say, oh, as you see, or this person is behind this account, whereas the person is not ready to come out themselves. You get me? It will be like I am causing them harm. If somebody wishes to attack that person and I come out and expose them, what have I done? I've set them up. You get, because this fan-based thing, it goes beyond just talk. As I speak with you, during this period, a lot of people have called me. Some people have called to threaten me and stuff. You see, so as when I go out and then I reveal that person's identity, what am I doing to the person? And also, I heard what your panelist, your co-host was saying about Stonebwoy. See, these days it has become fashionable for people to hate on Stonebwoy's name. It is giving a lot of people trends. When you hate Stonebwoy, you post hate conversations about him. It gives to a lot of numbers. So a lot of people keep on doing that.
Let's stay on this Bernard thing because that's the reason why I called you. And I find a bit of inconsistency in the whole narration. I mean, from where you came in and said that fine, it's Stonebwoy first joined the space with a Bernard account, and your subsequent tweet, and even the explanation that you're giving. First of all, you even saying that, well, mistaken identity. Now you also come and say, I know the identity of the person, but I'm not ready to reveal it and all that. And how do you want us to believe what you say? I mean, that people should believe that, yes, indeed, it's not Stonebwoy who is behind that account.
I want you to believe because I have series of evidences that I can use to prove that.
Where's the evidence?
I made a mistake in identifying the account that spoke on the space. I shared it on my yes, it was yesterday or last week. I held another space where I addressed this issue. Like a lot of people come on in and stuff, and I shared the information to everybody. And you see that account.
What information? Because the listeners, I mean, they are listening. What evidence did you share? What evidence did you share?
I shared the conversation where the person was telling me Stonebwoy came on to the space. Let me try and get that information for you. Give me a sec. Let me read the conversation first, if you do not mind.
But you can't just recount it to us.
That's what I'm about to do. I don't want to sort of say something that may not be true. Okay, so at exactly 12:35 a.m., that's in the night, 12:35 a.m., the account texted me. That's Stonebwoy talking. And then I responded to that account message at 12:37 that, damn, I missed out on it. You see? So this is how the conversation, this is how I was informed that somewhere was on what that is. And if you like, if you have a WhatsApp platform where I can send the conversation to you, I can actually send it to you, right? I just don't want people to be, the faces of people to be exposed in this conversation, because after all, I am the host of that conversation and I take full responsibility for whatever happened on that platform. But that is why I went ahead to say that it was a mistaken identity. I misidentified the person who spoke or that account. I've not even, when I checked, even when you end spaces, one thing that happens with X spaces, when you end the spaces, all the people who have spoken on the space, their names come up. You can see it from top to bottom. At the time, you can see all the names. So I checked the list, and it was funny enough, the name, that very account, Last Minute Boy, was not on the stage. So I'm still, like, to me, the whole thing is still like a shock. I don't know why people are trying so hard to make it seem like it was somebody that spoke through
Is it true? Is it true you've deleted the link of the space earlier one that you had on Friday?
Yes, I deleted it.
Why did you delete it?
Well, because at the time, how would I say it? When I shared the screenshot, you see the audio you played, right? When you began the thing, when you...
Is it that you don't want people to find the Last Minute Boy burner account that maybe they could link it to maybe Stonebwoy's voice?
No. It is... I deleted I deleted a lot of things during that period. I even made posts that I deleted myself.
But you know that has become, controversial. It's controversy. People are discussing. People are talking about it. So, if you delete it, are you not deleting the evidence?
You see, on my platform, that is X, I'm equally entitled to delete things or like keep things on my platform as I deem it fit. And at the time when the conversation ended,
so people are also entitled to say that you are telling, a lie, or you are being not truthful. People are also entitled to say that.
Oh yes, everybody is entitled to their opinions. Everyone is entitled to their opinions, but no one is entitled to their own facts. We are all, when it comes to facts, no one is entitled.
And you said the reason why you deleted it is what? You deleted it because of what?
I deleted it because I felt like deleting it.
You just felt like deleting it?
Yes.
Okay.
Same way I've deleted tweets I've made in the past. And you see, I would like to say something. I'm not used to this fan-based banter where people go about Stonebwoy this, Stonebwoy that. I'm not used to those things. I'm more of I'm more of someone who talks about politics. You get me? I prefer. That's why when you check my account header, you see that the face on it is the face of President Mahama. That's the picture I am using on X. I don't really engage in these things that much. So coming on X to host a stage for Stonebwoy to join, it's like a dream come true.
Okay,
I've never experienced that before, the euphoria.
We'll leave it here, and we'll link up again. Then maybe fine. You send me some of the screenshot of some of the evidence that you said you have. So thank you very much.
All right.
If anything, we'll get back to you. That's Efo Dela of X, Vitus Dela, Nedin Komokakran. Okay. I need to play this. Okay, maybe we should leave this one. I remember studio Muhanum say now. Mintie the way we shake your team, then I'll start with you. Tilly, I hear from you. Yeah, Mintie.
I am one papa. Come on, wait. My brain, I was so brave. I want to say because Twitter day, Nyamiada Romamini Mupa ain't first of all, I think say a lot of fans at the omo idols no omo do omo no per omo actions omo do omo to asemu for nothing because asemu ya abano I say wakoka be Stonebwoy and abeye asem kesi ama Stonebwoy because how do you tell me say one Stonebwoy ka wa Twitter space one thing and you were on another call at the time and na obi etimi send a message because hey, it be Stonebwoy now what be declare glorious proclamation. Hey, that is Stonebwoy. Just say what the idea was samba. Now at the point now I realize yes, it was a mistake. The only evidence now a bit me clear Stonebwoy. I'm not fan of who son was my send delete because I'm a page and I have the right to do what I want on my page. So how are you now trying to convince me? Say it is not what people are saying it is. Because the only thing,
because any nipa baako na no kase any nipa baako ya ebo ampajo. Any nipa baako na no kase Stonebwoy. Which means a
lot of people and Stonebwoy say be onye enye nim pen or tone voice. As a matter of people, his voice is out. We know his voice. And for somebody to come and say, hey, I'm out for hey, Stonebwoy, no. And then as a fan, I would do Stonebwoy now. You want to prove, say you have Stonebwoy on your Twitter, as you said, excited. Is this the audio you delete? Really? Is this the one audio? The one audio now Stonebwoy or idol our Twitter space, you know.
You say no any space is entitled to a bit.
Exactly, but you see, as a fan, who actions are not to a very bad position. Because at the end of our he has on high level information saying yes, Stonebwoy. No, to me, guy, we say me, I'm very, very sorry, but next Stonebwoy doesn't hold water. Me, I am holding different accounts. And your ghost account there, but the accounts that I can post and retweet just so I can get attention to the new accounts that I'm creating. Very common.
I don't see a banner. No,
and your banner, other accounts. I'm a creator. I want numbers to go on there.
But people know, say,
yes, people know.
Okay.
That's a main account. I mean, you see
okay.
What you say, and you see. I don't see anything wrong with a celebrity having a banner account because sometimes I dear on person and as maybe a same on person can be as they have other interests as human beings. But how Obibe misconstrue on the pages so they be or try on the pages so pages are for businesses and other things. And to me, be for other things no be. But you see, this particular account is a troll account.
But who the circumstances with which this whole last made boy and the first years or call a space, you know, so. Now, Casana, if you're a man for chassis, so much for is a Stonebwoy, no, and account in fee.
What you say?
Or fee conversation.
What you say?
Or fee conversation, and Sima, Beca, and a Stonebwoy, and Casabaye.
Matthias.
So a man for Casania, man in see and you almost see there be.
Matthias, and the only thing, as I now say it, hey. When you say asa now, there is no audio approving the last mate guy in the first Casano. There's no audio up until now.
But of a boy in the count,
last mate the boy.
Yeah.
Hey, and
last mate boy.
Last mate boy. What you say? There's no audio. There's no audio on that part. I met me because I'm part of Stone.
Because Obian recorded.
It's the only evidence. And I brought and say any page it was
I could delete it.
Because any page, you have put Stonebwoy in a very impossible position. Yeah, Bisa was also saying, how do you know? Say Nipa now or tie accounts nechi. And yes, also, I know that some time ago, 2020, or retweet it. When I make a very normal, me I created my quote just to drive attention to the new post.
Okay.
So I really don't see I am a yapas or they Nipa or don't know to a position like that because it's that recording a pair that could have exonerated or implicated Stonebwoy and he has deleted it.
So you bet me so far and say yes. On him say evidence no. Ebe use Stonebwoy say indeed.
Unfortunately, deleting now will be so swag.
I walk you out too.
Why you people are bullying me?
I walk you out of the studio.
Unfortunately, when him say unfortunately, deleting now we're deleting it actually confirms our side no more because that would be the only reason you will have Stonebwoy and I say and delete it. Have Stonebwoy and delete it. That would be the only reason. Just
because then you know it's okay. Well, and yes, Stonebwoy.
And mind you, yes. And mind you, this is a fan who wants to protect Stonebwoy. Yes. And when you're a fan of person protecting Stonebwoy from these things, and clearly no. To him, it August will also obey the evidence they free her because you don't tell me that there's an audio that can prove say and yes Stonebwoy and you delete it.
JB, means you. I was young coming kakra. Your time until we monitor to Patroni and source why.
Ironically. All right. I was he. On my who says our account no money backro for a long time now. I know about to say yes our account no obi sounded say Stonebwoy no. When who say oh wait a minute in 10 years Stonebwoy. I know or recording or the koto. I know we no say I mean delete. we dear, we put 1 and 2 together. Circumstantially, no. I say he is protecting someone.
Or himself.
For what reason? Why does he need to prove? Shadio, why would he delete it? One, we can't trouble. You know the person who has been behind that account. And to who saw on the sounded system boy, no. You did not hear it yourself. And I wouldn't nipa no. So why record and post it? And why do you delete it? Now that goes to say, if you keep it on, then maybe it will prove the public right. So what I say, the American say, I didn't know the moment that account ni free so now, all of a sudden, the savior showed up. And he's not a frequent person on that page now.
So you didn't come say the life if the like I said screenshot be. I don't know if you say I don't know sign it, but screenshot now so for the man producer and I say who see the conversation say that's Stonebwoy talking. And or no and Obinsu can say I imagine say or no de la if the lano or say damn I missed out on it. Okay. So these two things the last says that and only at the sign it say or they try man sign say no nim say a Stonebwoy but obine because the person just sent a message and said that's Stonebwoy talking. And you know also catch the OG say Stonebwoy first joined with a burner account. Stonebwoy didn't who see it.
Okay.
All
right. So let's say who saw message no and the man reacted in that manner, right? Because now into Otieri no I could push the and still who's the name Stonebwoy. And son of who's the name Stonebwoy. Shadio, the better chance say, yeah, let's give him benefit of the doubt. I say Obaya, I say a Stonebwoy no. And in the Niaji. And out of excitement or catch OG say he missed out. Into a way ya would see a now who say a Stonebwoy and I used to add it in our copusti. Then person can say after that person, that account came and left. And all of a sudden, Stonebwoy showed up to talk. And I don't think that he spoke about an account talking about him. He just came in and joined in on the conversation.
Now, minim se ma dwen ko bibi so a. So hu bra na o ka kire OG say Stonebwoy first joined with the burner account. I'm just intrigued and fascinated say OG just dismissed like it's like one tick said one tick says Abrante one come on say.
So that means it was normal to him. And yet, because to be honest,
Ebia no want.
He was shocked.
Ebia no want.
Okay, Ebia no want. Ebia no want. So hold on. The American say Stonebwoy shouldn't be worried about this because the burden of proof, the people who are saying say it was Stonebwoy. If they have no proof to say it was him, they shouldn't be worried about it.
All right. Mami too. Sammy. Yeah, Sammy. You monitor to about your time, Niels.
Mr. Say, my main can see you, man. Cassette tweet, retweet na Stonebwoy no na or they take it. Send the actions after that. Actions no, it be need the okoye wo we swear there some for say brain because explanation okoye the people the guy also said say intentions was to discuss torture so sakode explanation could be hoye day. See this guy the asem ene to Stonebwoy so and na on team defend so said you no sikan no on jai woman for engine tum say Stonebwoy there because on team defend it. He can't in any way defend it. First of all, o say o ye fan na power to say why corner bow where you so. Now enka ade a wo de beji udin say wo Stonebwoy o Twitter space a why ya Stonebwoy wo so edal page so. And no say wo na o de na ade a ye historic see what page so historic no what delete
so my main for we friend say it here for and come a crowd go to be a ya twimusa ne say ebia wo de unim ne ekoso social media so ntumi hu say last made boy no enyama bia wo social media so atemdidie mo otwe mo abo so nsem a wo ka enya nsem ketwa attacks bia odi ma manfo ukọ Stone Boy asem dia ene he ade ode be yo uka Stone Boy asem na te se asem no anka ni anya ne da ade ode be yo na ba ko kra so ho no se Aisha Modi ebre bi atwam edi to dwa se Stone Boy wa account bi o social media so a amanfo nim se wono no ta akire te se wodi di enyama boni pa o social media so but the Stone Boy na ta akire obeka sa asem no enti ne akoso nyina ne ne aba nyina ba for se na Stone Boy no te se wa te se ohinte dua chi bi sa no te se onye ni papa sa
Stone Boy se bire ko no mukasa ono to create account Twitter Stone Boy account bi Twitter de bi attack sheta wale mekwa akotwen aba se mutime gini.
Okay, I don't know Sammy yeah
Brokasi media the mekan say Stone enjoy a year fans no munye fans. Let the fans be fans and concentrate on promoting your torture album. Ne jai sa wo do ho fra fans nsemu no eno na ekoyi we aban. Because see enyema last made a boy account na ye no de enti a wo pese o ye betwe udi na free hu ni say enye enyema papa. And so we live fans no so munya de omu ya enka wo fa ho san kofro for it ade we mu. That's basically asama maker because talk so explanation and trying to make sure say you meant well. We all know you meant well for your brother. Through your post to no support no manenkawa fans neniamo mu beye no you don't have control over it. Let them be fans.
Okay. Yeah, we may that yeah why? I'm sorry, go time to yeah.
Brakwesi.
Yes, mommy.
Na JB kasa na me kan bibi say what if say onipa no so delete to protect him. Dia na me pese me chese me nim say me na man tin komo na see ya. Enti ase kakra me nya wo mu say guy ni be break he say ogidi ye say Stone Boy na use sa account no. Eno achi no e na o delete who say the only voice of the recording or delete to the entire maker say he might be protecting himself. So what if say be or break it at the end be anyway? What if when he listened, he realized it was not Stone Boy?
But
and
that's
that's what I'm trying to say, because right now the only evidence is he's deleted. So it's two things for you to come out to make such, because back we see any account in it's not nice. And see, for you to come out and claim as somebody, no, if they hold him to court, I don't think he could have defended himself in any way. Maybe actually I make a note say. So he could also delete it because or realize he said no, hey Charlie, wrong info na media beto abonte. I mean delete it fast because you see I work as all the new court now now. Evidence be now the beko. Intimate say na your social media, you decide in some now account and church. I don't think say any of us here can sit and boldly connect that to Stone Boy. It is not his character.
Okay.
Mix FM.
Brenunti na SNA by the Duchima Boatin, a dink. One on the Amansa Dinkitam about a Stone Boy, Yum to knee. But a Brenunti, Yentimino Ninkomo. You know, worry about anybody. Me just I live up my life and I make my money. There's any appear signs you didn't come on. On these all technicalities on Twitter, egg space in the account. Every premu a crime will have it to me this come on. Every mamenda minu and more stay. Sammy Mapon, how's it?
Brothers, we did me share tea for say on the 24th of this month. Me premiere me movie your friend 24. So 24 on the 24th. our Silverbird Cinemas, any West Hill Mall, intimate for
Nancy, baby, you, my mom, 30 seconds, and I'm going to advert. I'm just saying it applies to everybody.
Oh,
yes, it's Ghana for say almost support it. Take it in 100 cedis per. Or bit me to be no nice movie with Mami Sewa and the TikToker Ben South.
What's it again for Silverbird?
Silverbird
24th.
24th. Okay. And the movie is 24.
Okay.
Yes.
I see.
Yeah. Me pacho on the 18th of October. British. Say me your co-host at least many privilege kakra.
This is a commercial radio station.
No confuse.
We thrive. This is what pays me and pays you.
On the 18th of October, Brakwesi, with your permission, there's going to be another historic moment in the history of Ghana entertainment. On the 18th of October, British Council, 9 a.m. Pepepe, OG the MC, one of Ghana's finest and biggest MC or man, hype artist ama and Neno MC Ejumano Aya Konono. He's hosting his first ever workshop. Or they or man for interested in a year MC hype man business or audio find titiemu unleashing some of the secrets and how you can do it and make that impact that you wish to achieve. Intimate best wrote for say on the 18th of October no a course of live our British Council 9 a.m. sharp. Ope so register Mr. Oko a year OG the MC page. I will be to me click on link and so now what register now when your tickets na 18th and yen na yeshim na yaya manaife.
Yeah.
Me pacho and day George Quay birthday to happy birthday to him. Pacho baby I'm meteno. Where they very and commercial. A free Friday, minda light muda. ECG4. My bre. Where's your choice? I never I was me kwada baby. Me papa cho.
No be amfa no mu.
Obi be fa me no mu. Go my bre. Mo be boy ya wati e pa ma cho.
Agwasi we dey obi fa no mu ma obi dey be ahana mama ne se.
JB the Mogo Tilia Queer Nipa MC Yaya Boa Samuel Usuasar Sami Rasta Salamat Painter Clinton Amoakon Peter Squad in the animal social media Mamo Boy. My name is Kwesi. Odian can call me a boy the Consper Bridge Media de Bray. We surely will be back, God willing, and Kwanya Hodi one say Yawa Day Ebe say shape you not to see the entertainment review. Akabes Madunum not to say no 9. No me and Sabono, sorry. I'm grateful as always. Without you couldn't have been a success. My name Kwesi Abuaje. Me
How it hurts me every time you say goodbye.